Yellow's in place. I haven't done the brown yet because it's boring. Blue's in place. Hello Peoplez, I'm DigDug and it's time to play Lumber Tycoon 2, and I've got a couple things to show you. First of all, look at this. I've started to build out the bins that the wood sorter will drop wood into, and here's what I've decided. So I'm making it out of elm, and I'm putting wedges on the edges of the doors, and this will be like the loading area where we can load things out onto a conveyor of the color of the wood that we're dealing with. And that's all I'm going to do. I think it doesn't have to be any more complex than that. You can see this one blends in because this is where I'm storing elm. The other one over there obviously was birch. Over here is pine, which we will need tons of that. And then we've still got the rest to do. So what I'm going to do today is just get to work. I'm going to try to fill these blueprints up with elm and the wedges up with the special wood if there's time, and we can call the bins done. Hopefully we'll also get some conveyors in place so that they load, and then the storage will be complete. And the last little thing that we have to do down here is to put some conveyors down the middle so we have a loading mechanism when we decide we want to sell the stuff that we've got in storage. So lots to do, but we are getting close. I'm gonna go grab an elm tree and start cutting it up. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with a little bit of elm. I've got a whole big tree over there I need to get, but here's what I'm gonna be doing, probably off camera, but I'm gonna drag the elm over here, and come here you. And then I'm gonna try, because it's pretty heavy, I put this wood, to get it in there. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. There. That's a good tree. Once it gets all the way in there, then we do this little trick. E, move, but before we confirm we hit B, boom, and it makes a big, nice plank. Now, oh no, oh there we go. I thought I couldn't pick it up. Again, we do have this area set up to sort elm, so I could just shove it through there, but I want to make sure that it actually is in small enough chunks to make the turn. So I'm going to chop this up while I go. Oh, it's loud. Alright, I'm going to let that guy chop up, go get some more elm wood, and I'm just going to repeat this process, planking, chopping, and then loading the elm into my wood sorter so that I have chunks of elm that I can use to fill out the storage bins. And yeah, alright, I'm back with more elm, and good grief, that's loud. Whew. That looks nice. Perfect chunks. Nice, exactly what I wanted to see. Love that. Okay, and now unfortunately, because I've got things set up a little weird right now, I gotta carry these things all the way over so that they can get loaded. Or I could put them through the sawmill, but they've already been milled. And I could build a whole nother string of conveyor systems so I didn't have to make this walk, but it seems like overkill at this point since I don't know how long that particular sawmill is going to exist. And I'd have to move all the pine. It's easier just to carry it. So let's load one in. Let's see how the sorter works. Oh, I fell. No. No, no, no. Can I make it in time? I think so. So. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Now they should get kicked off right there. Right there. Do it. Nice. Perfect. All right, it's working. I'm gonna keep churning away, getting this elm tree chopped up for us. I'll be back. Okay, that's it for the elm tree. We just chopped our last little bit of it, so I'm loading it up. And then we'll get started finishing these bins. These guys are a little too big. They'll require some more chopping, but that's okay. In fact, I'm going to leave them out here for now. Let's just see. Oh, we got to back up. We got to back up. Oh boy. Should have been paying closer attention. Traffic jam. Go on, you. Oh, one guy just flipped out. Please proceed to the sorting mechanism in an orderly fashion. I'm gonna throw you down because I think I need you actually. Come on now. Again? Actually, I'll need you too. I got a couple down there that are like 90. Okay, people, sorry about that. I got a phone call and I had to take it. But I'm back. And while I was gone, I loaded all of the elm except for these pieces here in the sorter. I fixed the jam. Everything's loading fine now. These are the pieces that I was gonna leave out, but while I was on the phone, I just chopped them up anyway. So we'll load those guys and we'll see how they go. Boom. They are on their way. Hopefully they don't get jammed up. Look at this. It loaded perfectly in this area. Now we may want to put one more conveyor to kind of spread it out a little bit, or maybe put some conveyors on the ground in here just to kind of spread things out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But frankly, I'm okay with what it did. Like, we're not going to load stuff so high that this is going to be a big problem. So let's start loading some of these into walls. 97. Good grief. Got a little guy here. If they're all 97, this is going to be tedious. Good. This one looks a little small too, actually. 81, yeah. That's it. Nope. Come on now, wood. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Small piece. I know there's small pieces in here. We'll find one in a minute. Let's just get things loaded. Gunk. Nice. That one was perfect. 97. All right, put him out there. 96. Nice. There's one. And you can see I've got the what's the word? The walls all in place, with the possible exception, I don't have the wedges in yet. So this area will have some short walls and wedges. This area is a small bin, so I may have to replace these with, yeah, let's do that. We'll replace those with short walls and wedges there. And maybe even on the bottom too, to be honest. Come here, you. Nice, okay, let's load some stuff up. Actually, coming along pretty nicely. That was 98. Keep your eyes open for a small... Wait, this might work. This guy might work for the 80-some% guy over here. Let's go. Oop. Like, nice. Well, I made a mistake. Surprise, surprise, right? I just realized that I don't have anything on this side to load the wood through. So I'm gonna have to move some of these walls, which is okay because I need the walls in other places anyway, so they won't go to waste. And then here we'll have room for a short wall and some wedges. Here we'll have room for a short wall and wedge, but we may need to change this to a short wall and a wedge too. I'm not sure how that will go. Here definitely we'll have to, so we have to move some things around to maintain the whole like wedge system, which is fine because again we need the walls in other places. So I'm gonna move things around. We may not need as many walls. That's the upside, but the downside is I gotta move things. So stay tuned. Okay, I moved things around, and I needed a whole lot of short walls. I've got a few wedges in place. Just help me see how things line up. Like for instance, here I had to use smaller wedges just to get in. So some of it's weird, but this section should be okay, and we will revisit this section here once we get to it. So I'm going to fill in some of these short walls, which all these little guys that look way too small, they should be just... Did I throw that? Oh, I threw that whole thing into a post. No. I'm going to move this wedge. It's freaking me out. I'm afraid I'm going to throw wood into it. Can't believe I wasted all that in a post. I need a semi. There we go. This is a nice small one. Let's see. Are you going to be good for a short wall? Nice. Okay, so we can probably cut a lot of these even in half for the short walls, which I guess makes sense because they are in fact half. Try the little one first. Nice. And there is a post there. I do not want to throw this into a post. Made that mistake once already. What's going on here? Oh, I'm missing a wall. What? Can't have that. Walls. You. Go in, please. Nice. All right. That's what we're doing. I'm just filling stuff in. Be right back. Okay. Middle row's fixed. The wedges aren't in yet, but the elm is in and fixed. And row 3 is laid out. And it's going to have, again, some kind of weird wedges, but it's going to work. And it's laid out too. That's the good news. Like, look, it's actually coming along. It's nearly... The elm is nearly done. Bad news is, man, there's a lot more left to do than I thought. And I don't even have all the special wood to do the wedges. So... I'm not sure how far we're going to get today, but I'm going to do my level best to make progress on this because... Oh no. 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 This is why you don't leave blueprints out that you don't need. Or that one. Okay. I'm gonna throw this stuff in. We probably will need to get more elm, but I will let you know in a minute. Well, I was right. There was a lot more to do than I thought. We didn't get all of it done before we ran out of elm. We got close. I mean, there's one little half wall here that's about 96%, and then some more things to do here. So one more elm tree should be more than enough to finish what we need, which I think we'll do. But first, let's have, I mean, I want to feel like we're getting a little bit done here. Let's build some of these wedges. So I put little blocks of the wood that will eventually be here in. So let's get some red wedges. I even like the sound of that. Red wedges. Boom. Rotate, rotate. Boom. Right, yeah. You guys go here. Rotate, rotate. Wrong button. And then for the last little one, we gotta get small ones because yeah, that'll work. All right, let's get some red wood. We got some of that. Sure. Let's start here. How much do these take? 5. Take 5. That's not too bad. So 1, 2, 3. Nope. I'm gonna call it right there. I don't know. 8. Oh, was that whole thing 5? Really? Usually not that far off. Okay, come on. Nice. Boom. Red wedge. Okay, I need a fiber. How many? That's not 5, but let's see how many that is. Half. Ah. Oops. I didn't. Well, it's there now. It's there. Now, oh, hey, look at this guy. Look at this guy here. Yeah, I feel good about this one. Give me a break. I don't even have a fire axe on me. I mean, I have one around here somewhere, but... Come on, clicky, clicky. Really? Taking more than I thought it would. What about you? Really? Okay. All right. Trying to conserve I mean, I want to have something left to put in the bin. You know? Okay. I was not even close. Okay. The red bin's done. First row is done. The red bin is done. Let's get this one done. Oh, cherry. Man, I don't think we have much cherry here. We don't. You know, we do have lots of yellow, and it's over here. Let's get the yellow guy done. Oh, this is gonna look so cool when it's done. I can't wait. Okay. Now this guy is gonna be pretty easy. This back row, because we only have one side where we need wedges. Come on. Hey. That's not gonna be enough, but I don't know how. So basically we need 2 of those for each. And that's more like 3, maybe even 4 of those. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cut that down the middle. Oh. Nice! I love the way yellow wood looks. I really do. It's buggy as heck, man. Yeah. Yellow's done. After this, what? Oh, blue. Should we do blue? And blue or green? We'll do blue or green. This one doesn't look quite as big. All right. Nice. All right. What's this guy? Gold, blue, or green? Whatever we have a lot of. We've probably got enough blue to do. Green, gonna be touchy. Gold, probably not. So let's start with blue. I don't know where the grain is on this. Oh, right there. Into the small one. Okay, nice. Nice. Sweetness. Blue room's done, except for the elm that I need to get. This is gonna be dark wood, I guess, because I got this guy in here. Zombie, I don't know if we have enough gold. We certainly don't. All right, I guess I'm gonna go get another elm tree. I'll be back. Look at all this elm wood I found up on the conveyor from a traffic jam. That's gonna help. I don't know if it's gonna give us enough finish, but it's certainly gonna help. I love it when little fun, helpful surprises come along. Nice. Alright, it's looking good. All the elms in. The first row has all the colored wood in. The second row, I'm building out the birch, but I'm running out. So I'm gonna go get a birch tree, and I even added, jump in here, I even added this little guy here to make loading did I say birch? I meant cherry. To loading all that much easier, because A, I need it here to finish the wedges, but B, I have a plan for cherry wood. And we're gonna need lots of it. I mean, it's what we use for the stairway, so we need lots of it anyway, but I also have another idea. So on top of the cherry, we have red wood in place. We have green wood in place. I don't yet have gold wood in place because I don't have enough gold wood. Yellow's in place. I haven't done the brown yet because it's boring. Blue's in place. And the end times wood, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use the wedges there or not, because really this bin is gonna be for, you know, the miscellaneous, everything that doesn't have a color will end up here. So I don't know what I'm going to use there. So yeah, I'm going to get a cherry tree, and then I think we'll be done for the day, except for gold, but we'll do that another day. All right, we're just loading some cherry wood into system. The truck's trying to glitch out on me. Don't do that. And anything that's too big for the sawmill here, we'll put through the super glitched sawmill, and that'll be no problem. Or we'll chop it up. I don't know, one of the two. Okay, you're not you. You! Whoa! Screw me. And the good news is, it's on its way right where we need it, and for all I know, if we're really lucky, it'll fall on the blueprints and it could finish the job for us. This is just one cherry tree. I'm gonna need lots for my idea though. So people like ask me a lot, hey, what wood do you need? And here's the answer. I'm always gonna need pine, like forever. I also need a boatload of cherry and birch, the white wood. So cherry, birch, and pine. I need lots of that forever and ever and ever. All right, the cherry wood is on its way. Let's go up here and make sure there's no traffic jams this time. Spread this stuff out a little bit. There we go. That looks good. Yep, traffic jam. Defaultio, buddy. Like these switches, like they're just too tight, man. I don't know what you can do, but you're a creative guy. There's got to be a way to fix that. We may have to use the glitch sawmill on cherrywood from now on, just to keep, because it's such nice little pieces. It chops so well, but these small pieces, it's hard for the wood sorter to catch them. Nice. All right, cherrywood done. Folks, all that's left is gold wood, the I don't know what to do with wood, and the brown wood, which I'm not gonna go out of my way to chop down a brown tree right now, and I don't have time to get gold wood, so I think we're done. Look, wood sorter done. I mean, I want to extend some things just to say I did it, but it's working. It's lovely, and it looks awesome. Folks, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Lumber Tycoon. We got a lot done. I am super excited, and I can't wait to get started with the next big part of this build, which will take place upstairs. I'll see you next time. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for coming. I'm glad you're here. Please come back. I want to see you again, and you should stick around. Leave me a comment. Like if you like the video. That'd be awesome. We play lots of games, so check out a couple videos. That'd be okay too. Hey, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.